I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
On va passer par là.
We'll take a look. You there?
Ah putain, en plus ils sont laids, hein, c'est ouf. Ok, mais au moins on sait où est la roue. Je pense pas qu'on ait vraiment besoin d'autre chose pour le moment.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape. Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium, nothing. My new friend's sleeping pills.
Ok, bon. On a clairement ce qu'il faut là.
Now for the next step.
Ok, bon, il manque toujours quelque chose ici en tout cas. Il manque toujours quelque chose ici.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Pas du tout ce que je voulais faire.
Exactly what I need.
c'est le moment. On a récupéré des clés ici.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give. I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! 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 What now? The birds! They're attacking! That nonsense.
What carnage.
Ok. On a avancé déjà beaucoup plus qu'au départ.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Il reste qu'un levier à actionner. Et ici, celui-ci levé. en a un là ici. La grande question c'est le dernier, où il est. Ok, passe-toi. Il manque un dernier levier.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Regarde, il me reste peut-être encore une clé ou quelque chose. En compétence, on a les 2 points là. On va les mettre là-dedans. Santé mentale, on a un trauma mental de plus. Darkwater, ok, les lieux, les indices, inventaire. On a une vanne, clé de la salle de maintenance, clé de la salle de garde. Lampe tempête.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Ils sont toujours là. Clairement. Ah, mais peut-être ici. Cette porte-ci. On n'avait pas la clé, maintenant on l'a. Parfait.
All the levers are activated.
Ça c'est bien. Ok, d'accord. C'est pas vraiment comme ça que je voyais les choses. Ok, d'accord. Un coupe-boulon. Ok. Bon, alors clairement, là il faut voir à faire monter cette aiguille là. Est-ce qu'elle est montée? Je ne sais pas.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Ok. Ok. Ok, il y a des endroits du coup où l'aiguille n'est pas à fond. Là, l'aiguille elle est passée à fond. Là, l'aiguille devrait normalement passer à fond. Ok, donc là l'aiguille elle est à fond partout. Là aussi, en effet. Donc là normalement.
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Fuller's gonna think we did this. We gotta tell him, though.
Oh putain, on a fini par sortir.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Vous avez besoin de soins.
Continue with this treatment, and you will die. Come with me. Another doctor is waiting for us. She will take care of you.
She? Are you talking about Dr. Colden? No, don't get her involved or she'll die too. He has designs on her.
Who got you into this state? Dr. Fuller?
No! That butcher only made things worse. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins aurait invoqué cette malédiction.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders! What the hell? I got it. Okay. This is
Il s'est rien
insane.
passé, on n'a rien vu.
What killed him?
En tout cas, j'espère en être sorti et j'espère que ce sera pas trop souvent ça parce que ça par contre ça va être des moments de gameplay que je vais pas trop apprécier. Comme vous l'avez vu, je parle pas beaucoup parce que je me sens en fait pas du tout à l'aise hein. Donc qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
Damn! gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Chapitre 6. Le manoir Hawkins. Pierce s'est réveillé dans un asile installé dans les sous-sols de l'Institut Riverside. Il a rencontré le Dr Colden, une amie de Bradley qui l'a aidé à s'échapper. En errant dans les couloirs de cet endroit où le Dr Fuller règne en maître, Pierce a pu parler à un homme nommé Francis Sanders avant de mourir. Sous les yeux du détective, il a accusé Sarah Hawkins d'être responsable de ses tourments. Pierce a finalement quitté l'endroit maudit en compagnie de Bradley et Colden. Les compagnons d'infortune décident d'utiliser le manoir Hawkins comme planque. Ah oui, en même temps, c'est vrai que dit comme ça, c'est pas non plus l'endroit où je me sens le plus à l'aise en fait. J'ai pas vraiment envie de retourner là-bas quoi.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Eh ben. Non, on va pas boire.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long? No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have...
Non, ne pas boire.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Parlez à Bradley. Vous devriez être mort.
How could you survive such a wound?
What wound are you talking about?
That blow Charles Hawkins inflicted on you. I thought you were dead.
Wow. You really got hit hard on the head, Pierce.
Don't tell me you don't remember.
For crying out loud, no! Can't you tell I'm as healthy as a horse? As for you, though.
You had a serious head trauma. It's possible you may have hallucinated.
I know what I saw.
Anything else you wanted to say?
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel? I mean, that was where you died.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
C'est bizarre quand même cette histoire, hein. C'est bizarre, je sais absolument pas ce qui a pu se passer, mais c'est chelou.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
Like you believe you saw me die.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Sarah Hawkins a été
I
internée.
found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
J'ai vu des cadavres.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan, and I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Ceux qui nous ont fait
I
subir.
have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Peut-être
I
une
met
piste.
a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Il l'appelait le vagabond.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Mieux vaut affronter la vérité.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Ok. Partie sauvegardée. Mais écoutez, nous on va s'arrêter là. Et franchement, c'était dur. J'aurais sûrement coupé cette partie en 2 vidéos. Je vois que ça fait un peu plus d'1 heure. J'aurais sûrement coupé ça en 2 vidéos. Cet asile, c'était compliqué. Vraiment, c'était dur. C'est hyper flippant. C'est le genre de situation que j'aime pas beaucoup. On a fini par s'en sortir. On a avancé un peu le Dr. Fou. Là, vous voyez, quand je vous disais que ce jeu, c'est une angoisse permanente, c'est-à-dire que il n'y a pas de jumpscare, il n'y a pas de violence, il n'y a pas de... C'est calme, hein, techniquement, on ne fait que marcher et parler dans ce jeu, il n'y a rien d'autre, il n'y a pas d'armes, il n'y a pas... Mais c'est une tension constante, c'est tous les jeux que j'ai beaucoup de mal à faire. En tout cas, si la vidéo vous aura plu, je vous invite à laisser un petit commentaire, mettre un pouce bleu, vous abonner. Ça me donnera l'envie de continuer parce que là il va m'en falloir de l'envie pour continuer. Et puis on se retrouve pour la prochaine vidéo. Allez, salut!